So, Free, I have a question for you. Why do men shame women?
Uh, why do men shame women? So what do you mean, like
I
shaming
I
them?
mean, like, why do some men shame women for doing the same actions as them?
Okay. Okay. Well, me personally, I believe at one point I believe that the shame would stop, eventually go down, but I'm starting to realize the shame will never stop. It ain't going anywhere. I believe a lot of men use shame as the same way as a fisherman use bait. Only the insecure women will hear that shame and feel a way about it. And those are the ones who will come and start to perform for the men who's throwing out shame. These men know this. I believe most men know this. I believe that um they shame women because they want the naive, the dumb women to come out of the woodworks, because there's a lot of women out here that may think that they are confident, but soon as they hear a man shame something that a woman is doing, or shame this woman for doing something that he thinks she shouldn't be doing, she automatically feel rejected to the point that she's going to start seeking that man's validation, the man who shamed her for doing whatever she was doing. See, this is what they do. They shame a bunch of women. And the women who feel insecure after hearing this shame, they start to act. They start to put themselves in a costume, start looking for the male validation. They start trying to please men just to get in men's good graces. And these women that are insecure or that respond to the shame, these women are the women that these men really don't want. These men only want to use these women. These are the women that's going to stay through thick and thin. These are the women that believes in struggle love, that believes that, oh, if I keep taking him back after he cheats on me, he's going to eventually love me. Those are those women. They need those women as placeholders. They need these women to sit at home or allow them to continue to be themselves, such as cheating and doing all these things that women complain that men are doing. These women will allow these men to be shitty men. And what happens is, because he knows that this woman will allow that, they know this from the beginning. They know it from the start. And because he knows she's going to allow it, he's going to be doing him. He's going to go be looking for the women that he talks shit about, that he shamed all the time. The women that his woman is helping him shame. They don't need all women to be like the Meg the Stallions. They don't need them all. They need a lot of women to be pick-me's, because the pick-me's are going to tolerate a lot of bullshit. So that's why they shame. They shame because they know there's going to be a lot of insecure women who respond to the shame. And then they're going to start seeking male validation. I'm telling you. Shaming women is like fishing for the dumb ones. And I'm sorry for calling y'all dumb, but I was a dumb woman before too. So if you're dumb, you're just dumb. You will eventually get out of it. I promise you. You will eventually get out of it through life's experiences. But that's why they shame. They shame because the dumb women are going to help them shame you. And these dumb women are going to get in relationships with these men. And these men are just going to do them.
I mean, at least I got somebody at home that loves me for me. But I don't love them. I really love the women that I talk down on. That's the kind of woman I really want.
The ones that we shame are the ones that we really want. But we need to shame them so that the insecure women can jump on our side and be like, yeah, I would never dress like that. I would never talk like that. I would never do that. A real woman, a real wife, a real will do this. Ugh. Men don't even like women like you. I promise you they don't. They see you as a dumb woman. They see you irritate their skin. I promise you that. Because I'm telling y'all, these dudes, I'm telling y'all, a lot of these dudes, they know that they ain't shit. They know they are a piece of shit. And the fact that you fell so easy for him, he's looking at you like, this dumbass bitch. Now she deserve it. Now I'm finna fuck her over even more because she just let me do it this easy. Men, they lose respect for women who allow them to do whatever the fuck they want. And the woman just giving him excuses. They lose respect for women like that. I don't know who told y'all that a man will respect you more the least boundaries you have. Only a pick me ass bitch told you that, or a controlling ass man told you that. Okay? That's the only ones that'll tell you that. A lot of times dudes be testing when they first meet you. They'll try to touch you and things like that just to see how far you'll let them go. They're testing you as soon as you start talking to them. And when they see that you are easily opening your legs or easily just giving yourself to them after they barely tried, they're going to look at you like, damn, how many other dudes could have done what I just did and got the pussy and got all this energy from you? So from then on, they're going to treat you as such. They feel like, how can you be this stupid not to catch the tricks that I'm throwing out? And then they automatically be like, ugh, I lost respect for her because if this was my woman, she will allow another man to do this to her. So easy. It was so easy for me to get her. And I understand some women, you are genuinely liking a person. You're genuinely a nice person, but this is how these men are. This is how these men are. I'm not saying all women are pick-me's, but at some point in a woman's life, like especially when you're young, you're easily influenced and they feed off of that. They need you to be easily influenced in order for you to believe wherever they're trying to fucking lead you. Majority of the time is to hell. But that's, I'm telling you, this is how most men look. And I get it in a way. I get it. Because it's like,
Ugh. Why would I respect you if you don't respect yourself? You let me do all this to you, bitch. And you demanded me to respect you, bitch. You don't even respect yourself.
this is how a lot of men be thinking. This is how a lot of them be thinking. And it is what it is. So, y'all be fucking careful out here, okay? And remember what I always tell y'all ladies, male validation, it doesn't fucking matter. Their opinions about women shouldn't matter to you. Okay? Because if you think about it, men complaints about women are because women are doing the same thing that men are doing. Men believe that, hey, I'm a man, I can do that. But deep down, the hate that they show these type of women that are doing what they're doing, it shows the hatred within themselves because they're looking at women like, ew, how can you do these actions? But you're doing the same actions. How could you yourself do these actions? They don't even like the actions that they are doing. They really don't like themselves. Then they hate how they operate. So they got to shame women. They're projecting onto women based off of self-hatred. Because no matter what, this man and this woman is doing the same actions. This is two individual human beings doing the same action. Why do you have a problem with her doing it? Because she's a woman? But there's another man over there doing the same actions as both of you guys, and you have nothing to say to this man. But it's only because she's a woman. It is disgusting. No. He knows it's disgusting when he do it. But that's the deep rooted self-hatred that a lot of people don't talk about. A lot of people don't understand. Y'all don't understand that the shame that these men are throwing onto women, that's them just pushing the blame off of themselves. They hate themselves so much, but they don't even realize they do it. So they push that hate onto women. The men who feel like, hey, men can do it, but women can't. And I'm not preaching and telling women to go out and fuck on anything and give your body to every man. I'm not saying that. I do not recommend that at all. I do not recommend that at all. I believe women can do whatever the fuck they want. And all I'm saying is, ladies, use protection. If you fucking multiple dudes, use protection. Because I'm telling you, dick make a bitch foggy. Dick make you dumb. Dick slows you down. It slows you down. I'm telling you, just use protection. Use protection. If you the type that likes to fuck on, use protection. I'm telling you, you don't use protection, you're going to get all whatever they going through in their head and their mind and their life, whatever they going through mentally, spiritually, you're going to feel that. You're going to feel that. Okay? You're going to feel that, but just don't be fucking around and fucking on multiple people, ladies. Don't. I believe you can if you want. I do not recommend that though. But so again, ladies, that is why they shame us, because it's a lot of self-hatred. And, like I said, they shame because they know there are going to be some women who listens to the shame and who takes in the shame, who internalizes that shame and start to be on their side and things like that. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in to Free World TV. And as I always say, through every struggle a statement is made. It's your girl Free, and I'm out.